Hey everybody, welcome back to the Shop Black News. This is your boy Stan Matthews. Always great to be with you. Listen, last night we had an amazing Coach's Corner with Dr. George Frazier, with Dr. Herb Harris, with our chairman, Mr. Eugene Poole, with our senior host, the one and only Natalie Stokes-Peters, our streaming host, Val the Voice Johnson. Listen, guys, I am so glad to welcome you back in the Shop Black News. This is MBN's way of updating you on the opportunities in our community, opportunities around the world. Here's the opportunity around the world. Last year, in 2021, Black and Brown Native consumers around the globe spent $10 trillion. In the US, a little over $4 trillion. What do we want? We want them to spend 20% of that in the US, or 800 billion with you, 20% around the globe. That's 2 billion with you, so we could turn Black and Brown communities into great places to live, work, raise a family, build a business, and generational wealth with our own dollars. That is what we want to do, and that is what we want for you. So without further ado, I'm going to call on the one and only Jari Shavana, our chief correspondent, our MBN creative director, to take it from here. Take it away, Jari.
Business owners want to connect with consumers with more than $1.6 trillion in annual purchasing power? Want to get to coaching, new clients, strategic connections, and capital to boost your bottom line? Subscribe to the Matthews Broadcast YouTube channel and press the notification bell to be notified when we post the success principles, cash flow ideas, and content you need to prosper and succeed. Subscribe right now.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the MBN Shop Black News and Leadership Spotlight. For this week's praise reports, thanks to everyone for a super Coach's Corner meeting, and warm welcome to the 32 new members of the September MBN class. AM Noel would like to thank Natalie Stokes-Peters for her leadership and dedication every week and making sure that we continue to grow. For our MBN news and announcements, please subscribe to our YouTube channel on Matthews TV and help us reach 1,000 subscribers by December 31st of this year. Please connect with Stan Matthews on LinkedIn so we can share as a group. If you would like to buy your success journals, please call Sherrod Ledet at 502-370-1952. Our featured leaders and sponsors, call Michelle Walker Davis at 609-320-5375 to get access to the $855 billion grant market. Call Greg Johnson at 609-731-6960 to connect with our Northeast regional entrepreneurs. And lastly, call Natalie Stokes-Peters at 443-691-1386 to connect with our Southwest regional entrepreneurs. For our MBN growth opportunities, hi, I'm Jari, MBN Creative Director, and I can help you turn your concepts into cash flow and your ideas into income. My branding box will get you growing with a TV-ready commercial, custom logo, and e-commerce website. For more information, please email me at mbncreativedirector@gmail.com so that we can use your MBN branding box to build your bottom line. Join Stan Matthews for the ICP 6 and 7-figure class, 8:30 to 9:30 a.m. on Tuesdays. On Tuesdays at 7 p.m., the MBN Investment Forum with Stan Matthews and Genevieve Mandeville and friends. On Wednesdays at 7 a.m., Worthiness and Wellness Wednesdays with Dr. Marie Celestin, Sheila Bunton, and Yvette Bertil. On Wednesdays at 1 p.m., the MBN Membership Orientation Meeting with Stan Matthews and the orientation team. For MBN Clubhouse meetings, on Wednesdays at 11 a.m., join Dr. Marie Celestin, Yvette Bertil, and Victoria Falk and friends for our MBN Wellness Wednesdays. On Fridays at 3 p.m., join Dr. Millie Johnson and Victoria Falk and friends for the MBN Caribbean Connection. For our MBN shows to watch, on our YouTube channel, we have the Millionaire Masterclass with Stan Matthews and featured guests, Thursdays and Fridays at 9 a.m., the Shop Black News featuring MBN news, opportunities, and events, Fridays and Saturdays at 9 a.m. For our Shop Black recommendations, please shop Black with the 10 companies recommended in the daily newsletter. Watch this week's Leadership Spotlight featuring businesswoman and philanthropist Oprah Winfrey. As always, stay connected and remember, your network is your net worth. See you next time.
Hello and welcome to Gravitas Plus. I'm Palki Sharma Upadhyay, and this is Africa, a continent of 54 sovereign states, 17% of the world's population, 9.6% of the global oil output, 90% of the world's platinum supply, 90% of the world's cobalt supply, half of the world's gold supply, 2/3 of the world's manganese, 35% of the world's uranium, 75% of the world's coltan, and 54 votes in the United Nations General Assembly. This is what makes Africa so attractive and makes the continent a battleground for global powers. There are numerous fronts: investment and infrastructure, military power, diplomacy, soft power, trade, geopolitics. Every country has its own interest in Africa. In 2016, Israel began its scramble for the continent. Benjamin Netanyahu became the first Israeli Prime Minister to visit Africa in 50 years. What did he want? Votes in favor of Israel and against Palestine in the United Nations resolutions. Africa and Israel share similar histories, he said. Israel went on to sponsor solar, water and agricultural technologies. In the same year, 2016, Senegal co-sponsored a UN resolution. It condemned the construction of illegal Jewish settlements in the West Bank. What did Israel do? It cancelled the Mashav drip irrigation project. And this is just one example. Here's another one. The European Union has pledged more than $54 billion in sustainable investment for Africa. What does the EU want? Access to the African market of 1.3 billion people. Brussels has negotiated free trade agreements with at least 40 African countries. But does this ensure a balanced two-way trade? It doesn't. And no country has a bigger interest in Africa than China. China is funding 1 in 5 infrastructure projects in Africa. It is building every third one. Africa has an infrastructure deficit and China has a signed checkbook. Starting 2005, China has invested at least $2 trillion in Africa. It built 6,200 kilometers of railways, including the continent's longest railway line connecting Ethiopia and Djibouti. Beijing has also built the African Union headquarters in Addis Ababa. What does China get in return? A lot. Geopolitical influence to start with. Beijing is selling its culture, its currency. In Guinea-Bissau, exit signs are written in Mandarin. China has established at least 50 Confucius Institutes across 33 countries. Several African countries use Chinese currency. China also gets a strategic overseas base. In 2017, China built its first overseas base at the Horn of Africa, Djibouti to be specific. Djibouti connects the Mediterranean Sea to the Indian Ocean via the Suez Canal. The base has the capacity to accommodate 10,000 troops. China also gets a market to dump its goods. China is Africa's largest trading partner. Chinese trade has increased 40-fold in the last 2 decades. At least 10,000 Chinese firms operate in Africa. This is according to a McKinsey study. Africa has resources and China has access.
Business owners, join a professional network that will help you share the unique value of your products and services with Black and brown customers who have more than $1.6 trillion to spend on an annual basis. Join the Matthews Business Network and get the coaching, the clients, the connections, and the capital you need to succeed, to get growing right now.
Remember, guys, we cannot get ahead without being together. We cannot get ahead without being together. And TEAM stands for the proposition that together each one of us achieves more. Listen, God broke the mold when he made you. So stop trying so hard to fit in. You and you and you were born to stand out. This is your boy Stan Matthews saying continue to shop Black, continue to reinvest in Black and brown communities all over the globe. I'll see you next week and I'll see you way over the top. God bless. If you like the content, make the connection, subscribe now so that you can continue to get updated about all of the opportunities, all of the praise reports, all of the great leaders that we bring here to you in the GBC, the Global Black and Brown community, in the Shop Black News. We'll see you soon and we'll see you over the top. Yes, you.